Hey guys, what's going on? It's John from Beyond ARTV, and it's time for another edition of 7 on Sundays, my weekly series where I count down 7 of my favorite things, usually as requested by you guys, things that you suggest. So leave suggestions in the comments section down below for future episodes, and make sure you're following me on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date on everything. Today I will be counting down my 7 favorite instrumental tracks. This came from a Facebook request, someone on my Facebook fan page. So yes, I do hear you guys' request, and I do want to count down those things that you guys want to see. So here it is, in no particular order, my 7 favorite instrumentals, starting with Beyond Monday by the Glitch Mob. The Glitch Mob are an electronic group that just really focus on intense production. They have huge, sometimes they have these big drops, huge flourishes throughout their songs. Beyond Monday is by far my favorite by them. It wasn't on the album that I actually really loved by them, which was surprising. It was not on the album Drink the Sea. I did a review of that about a year and a half ago, and I really thoroughly enjoyed that record, but Beyond Monday was a standout track that was not on there. It's just so, it's got a really high pitch to it, and it's just so engaging, and it has this whole part where it just kind of breaks down and then starts back up again and then just hits huge. It's definitely one of those songs that you do not want to miss. It sounds so futuristic and really awesome. The next song on my list is one that you might not know. It's by a French band called Air. It came out in the late 90s on their album Moon Safari. The name of the song is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right because I don't speak French, La Femme d'Argent, or de Argente, or something like that. It's a 7-minute instrumental track that really just feels like a day at sea, or maybe a day on an island. It's just mystical. It throws you so far into another world that it's just truly relaxing to listen to, and it's something that if you just want to kind of get in the zone and just kind of chill out to, maybe before you go to sleep, this is definitely one of those songs to hear. Next up, we're throwing it back to the 70s with Jessica by the Allman Brothers Band. This is about another 7-minute long track or so that really just highlights guitar playing here, and the whole thing is a guitar solo pretty much. That's the standout thing here, the electric guitar throughout the song. I first heard this on, I believe it was one of the Guitar Hero or Rock Band games, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, and I immediately fell in love with its beautiful melodies throughout. It's truly like a really fun song, you know, just to really jam out to. Back to the 90s again, it's Untitled by Neutral Milk Hotel, the next to last song on their album In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. It's one that just really picks up the album at that point, and it's one that can definitely be listened to as a standalone track. It's like an upbeat folk track that's just got all of these instruments all over the place, and it soars high, and the energy is through the roof on this track. It's definitely one that I recommend checking out. Bringing it back to the modern day a little bit, we got a song from Deadmau5 called Ghosts and Stuff. If you've heard of Deadmau5, you've probably heard that song just because it's one of its most famous, and for a reason. It's an amazing track. It's so engaging. No vocals on this one. I know a lot of times nowadays, at least, he collaborates with other people, but I like the original mix that has no vocals on it. It's about a 5 or 6 minute cut, I believe. And it's just got these huge sounds within it that it's just truly fun to just get up and dance to. Soaring back into the early 2000s, we have one from the Chemical Brothers next on my list. It's called My Elastic Eye. This is one that one of my friends showed me a while back, maybe a couple of years ago now, and I got the whole album. This one was definitely my favorite. It's just a little bit eerie. It's got this part in it that's kind of like, and it kind of feels like a chill going down your spine when you hear it. It's got big sounds all over the place. The synths are huge. It's just truly an eerie and really fun and cool track. And the last song on my list is Derezzed off of the Tron Legacy soundtrack by Daft Punk. This is one that is just from day one engaged me. It was the first song I heard from the Tron soundtrack. I did not really care for the movie, but I love the soundtrack. Yes, at some point, I know, eventually I will do my 7 favorite movie soundtracks one day. Maybe not anytime soon, but one day, I promise. Anyways, Derezzed is just truly all over the place. It's got these huge sounds that just, especially if you're listening to it in headphones, you're kind of like, whoa. Once again, one of those futuristic sounding songs that just really fit the movie quite well and is one that can definitely be listened to on its own. What did you guys think of my list? What are some of your favorite instrumental songs? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, sharing with a friend helps me grow the channel, so I appreciate all your support. I will see you guys next week for another episode of 7 on Sunday, and probably, hopefully, a few times in between for maybe a track review or some music news in between. Thanks for watching, guys. Beyond ARTV, beyond the reviews.